ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਯੁੱਗ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਪਦਾਰਥਵਾਦੀ ਸੰਸਾਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਖਚਤ ਹੋਇਆ ਪਿਆ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਕਈ ਵਾਰ ਉਹ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੀ ਅਗੰਮੀ ਸ਼ਕਤੀ ਨੂੰ ਨਕਾਰ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ। ਅਜਿਹੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਤੇ ਅਜੀਮ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਦੇ ਅਸਰ ਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰਗਟਾਉਂਦੀ ਫਿਲਮ ਬੈਨੀਡਿਕਸ਼ਨ ਦੇਸ਼ਾਂ ਵਿਦੇਸ਼ਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ੋਭਾ ਖੱਟ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਬੀਤੇ ਦਿਨੀ ਸਰੀ ਦੇ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਸਿੰਘ ਸਭਾ ਵਿਖੇ ਬੈਨੀਡਿਕਸ਼ਨ ਮੂਵੀ ਦਿਖਾਈ ਗਈ। ਸੰਗਤਾਂ ਨੇ ਅਤੇ ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਮੂਵੀ ਨੂੰ ਖੂਬ ਪਸੰਦ ਕੀਤਾ। ਇਸ ਦੌਰਾਨ ਫਿਲਮ ਦੇ ਨਿਰਮਾਤਾ ਹਰਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਅਬਰਾਏ ਵੀ ਵਿਸ਼ੇਸ਼ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਸੰਗਤਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ਾਮਲ ਹੋਏ। ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀਕਲਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਟੀਵੀ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਜਗਜੀਵਨ ਕੌਰ ਨੇ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵਿੱਚ ਹਾਜ਼ਰ ਸੰਗਤਾਂ ਅਤੇ ਹਰਜੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਅਬਰਾਏ ਨਾਲ ਵਿਸ਼ੇਸ਼ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ। ਪੇਸ਼ ਹੈ ਖਾਸ ਰਿਪੋर्ट।
अरे बिरजू, हमारे कुछ लोग आए, सर पे बड़ा बड़ा कपड़ा बांधे हुए, खाना दे रहे, खाना पैसा भी नहीं ले रहे, जितना चाय खा लियो।
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. This is Jagjeevan Kaur and I'm here at the Sikh Sabha of New Jersey in Lawrenceville with Harjeet Singh Oberoi, and we just saw the movie Benediction, and he is the director and writer of the movie, and it was really fantastic. I want him to tell you a little bit about the whole process of writing it and directing it, and how it's been for him. We just got great reviews from it, and personally I loved the movie.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Well, the inspiration behind these movies is, like I said, that it's just a gift. That's sometimes I get movies while meditating or while I'm dreaming, and the whole purpose behind these movies is that to create awareness, not just in a Sikh community but across the world, that this is Guru Granth Sahib is a universal religion. The teachings our gurus have taught us, it is just not for humanity, for just one community, it is for the whole human race. So by these movies, the only thing which I want to create the awareness is that any holy book across the world, whether it is Gita, it's Bible, it's Quran, or Guru Granth Sahib itself, they are the form of energies. It's like you are eating a food and you're getting the energy out of it. It doesn't matter which caste or which person is eating it. It's anybody who's going to eat food is going to get the energy. So this is the same thing. Anybody who's going to understand what it is written in the holy books, they understand, they recite, and they implement on their life, they will get the same amount of energy. And it doesn't matter you are a Sikh or you are a non-Sikh, but the one who will understand, who will read, so they'll get the same amount of energy what we have shown in the movie. So with all these Sikh movies, we just want to we're just trying to create a better world, that I don't know how many people will understand or will change by watching these movies, but as much as people will it's just, if even one person changes after watching my movies, I'll be more than happy. I'll be like, I got my prize.
Well, the movie was very realistic, and it really made me remember that the first time I ever went into a Gurudwara myself was because I was invited to a Gurudwara just for a Vaisakhi celebration with a family, and I'd never been in a Gurudwara before, but I had known a lot about the Sikh community from 2011, but it was 2015 at this point, and I walked in and I sat down on the floor and I looked at the screen where they had the translation and the transliteration and the words in Gurmukhi, and they were singing a hymn. And the first moment I heard and I read the meaning, I fell so in love, and I felt some energy, and just like in the movie, it just all went through me exactly like in the movie, and I felt, wow, it didn't take 2 hymns. It didn't take two
Time.
it didn't take 2 minutes. It just took 1 minute. And I fell so in love, and I felt this is for me. And I studied for a whole full year online.
Wow.
And until 11 months. And then on the 11th month, I came to this Gurudwara. The first Gurudwara was in Glen Rock, New Jersey. And then I came to this Gurudwara here, and I never stopped coming. I changed my religion on the 12th month in April the following year. I received Emirate, and it was so
You're
amazing.
always welcome. You're always welcome in this community.
And I'll never forget the first time when I received my book of Nitnem, and I knew it was something so special. The second I touched it, I would get in a cold sweat when we did our das. And all these things did happen to me just like in the movie.
The movie. Yeah.
Yes.
It happens actually. This is a person. There was this uncle I met in California. He said, these things doesn't happen. I said, no, it happens.
It happens.
The whole thing is there's some form of energy which, being a human, we can't understand. But why it happens when we say Vaheguru, you get goosebumps.
When I say Vaheguru, even now, so many things still happen to me.
Yeah,
Still,
exactly.
never stops.
That's true. Now that's something which is happening. I won't call it a miracle. It's a form of energy. It's beyond our understanding. That's true. And this is what I'm trying to aware the world. Like this is something which is we can't even imagine.
Can't even imagine.
Yeah.
And
but there's a power. There's an energy. There's an amount of positiveness in this Gurbani, which is beyond our imagination.
yes. And you can always have bad days in your life
Exactly.
and sadness, but you're always having inner peace. You're always feeling
You're
that
always
everything is
strong.
okay.
Exactly.
You're always strong inside.
Always strong. That's true.
Even on a bad day.
Even the bad day, exactly.
Yes.
That's what he said. That when you will understand and you will recite.
Yeah.
By understanding, the biggest problem of your life is going to be you'll feel like you're in the heaven.
They're happy, yes. And then, but
Yeah.
you tell people they think you're crazy.
Yeah,
Yes.
most of the people think.
Yes.
But the only thing is, I just want to calculate like, एक दो बंदियां ने क्या था गलत मैनू अगर like 1 or 2 people criticize me for what I am doing. It doesn't change my theory because there are like thousands of six supporting me at the back.
Yes.
They're liking the movies, they're loving it, they
It's a
understand
beautiful movie.
yeah. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
it's very important.
Thank you.
I mean, at the very least, it'll make me look like I'm not crazy.
Because now after hearing your story, now I personally feel that I think even this movie I got it when I was meditating.
Yeah.
When I received this movie, but now I'm started feeling that this kind of a telepathy that God has given me your story. So you go ahead and you made my
People
movie
don't believe
successful.
me. People think I'm crazy.
No, this is what I'm trying to portray with all these movies. That when you meditate and when you get your soul get connected with God, you get that amount of energy. Your aura becomes more powerful, and people will start loving you. Your thought process, the way you look upon the life becomes it changes. You be more patient and you'll be more lovable.
Mm-hmm.
So there's so many things which happens when you start when you join when you make your soul join to the Gurbani and to the God actually. So that's what I'm trying to I'm not preaching. Trust
No,
me.
it's a good thing because if people don't learn about it, it's a disservice.
Exactly.
The only reason, that they don't know about it is because nobody told them about it. And Guru Nanak spent, 25 years walking around just
Walking
to
around the
teach people,
world,
just to tell
exactly.
people about this.
Yeah.
And he wasn't preaching. He was just telling everybody.
They set an example. They never forced anyone to be a Sikh.
Right.
They never forced anyone to change their religion. You make a very good house. You don't need to look out your neighbor's house, how well they have made it. You make your house so beautiful that your other people, your neighbor, get inspired.
Right.
that they want, that we want to have this kind of house. So this is, our body is like a house.
Right.
So if we create ourselves, you know, when we talk about Michael Jackson, the world was crazy for him. He never say anybody to love him, but people started loving him. That
He
was
was
the aura.
kind.
He was kind. You know, like now I want to be like Guru Nanak. Guru Nanak Dev Ji doesn't said me, hey Harjeet, you should be like me. No, it was his persona, his aura, his personality, the way he lived his life. I want to be like him. It gives me more peace and more happiness when I think about Guru Nanak, the way he lived. So that's what I try to preach. Don't force anybody. You know, when it comes to spiritualism, when it comes to God or religion, it is the most private thing in your life. It is like, it's like you take care of your wife or you take care of your husband. You don't publicly tell the world about your wife or your husband.
Right.
It's the same thing is about religion. It is between your soul and God. It should not be publicly. You know, you know better about your soul. You know where you're lying. You know where you are true to yourself. So the only thing is, the whole purpose is true to yourself instead
Right.
of proving to the world.
Right. Well, that's when I changed my religion. I told my children, who are Jewish. My parents are Jewish. Everyone in my family is Jewish, and I told my children.
Nobody opposed you.
Well, my parents weren't crazy about it, but I'm old enough. But I told my children that when I change my religion, I want to show them that maybe if I die, or they're just older and they decide that they want to change their religion, or they want to do something that's a little different, I want them to know that I wouldn't roll over in my grave or be upset or be mad if they do what's so personal and important in their soul, what makes them feel right. They shouldn't worry what I would think,
That's
or
true.
what their parents or grandparents or great grandparents would think. They should do what's right for them, just like I'm going to do what's right for me. So I wanted to show them that example.
Beautiful.
And plus, my daughter thought it was cool to be Sikh.
And now
She
they
said,
have
"I think that's
accepted
cool."
you.
Oh, my children are very accepting, yeah. But I just want to show them that you have to just do if you feel
What you
something's
feel.
that important, then you should do it.
That's true. You know, it's you are a perfect example for everyone. So what you're doing is absolutely correct. You're on the right path. That's all I can say. You know, even I'm getting inspired by your
Thanks.
by your story. It's something, sometimes we don't understand. What I want to say is, sometimes we don't understand that how good and how powerful, I won't say a religion, but how powerful, Guru Granth Sahib is just not of one person. There's so many, the Gurbani is of so many different people from some different religions also.
Right.
I think you know that about it.
Yeah.
So if we accept Guru Granth Sahib, so that means we have to accept this is what they're trying to preach, is love the whole world, accept the whole
Accept
world,
everything, yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
It should not be like, I'll only feed to only my sick people, or I only help to sick people. No, that's what Guru Nanak taught us.
Help everybody.
Spread happiness. Yeah.
Yes. Well, it was really, really great talking to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much for talking to
for
me.
watching the movie and appreciating it.
It was great.
And thank you so
I
much.
texted Mummy some photos while I was watching it.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sat Shri Akal.
I loved the movie. It was good. It was a very good movie. It was very touching. They gave a good lesson. So it was a really good movie.
What did you like about it most?
I liked how they displayed all the feelings and how they showed everything. It was very good.
I really liked the movie because it showed an awesome lesson to be with Guru, and you're with Guru Sahib all the time.
Hey, what are your names?
My name is Gurudwara Singh, and my brother's name is
Let me hear what's your name.
Harnit.
Okay, and what What did you feel about the movie? Did you love it?
I like the movie. Guru Ji Ka Khalsa, Guru Ji Ki Fateh. I really like the movie. I would want everyone to see that movie.
My name is Krishna Murajkar. My wife Arunprit Kaur, we call her Nazi, and we saw this movie Benediction, made by our brother from Delhi. Excellent movie. I request people to watch such type of movies. It enlightens you on not only about a particular religion, but to keep faith in God. Basically, to keep in God and Almighty. Thank you.
Chardikla ji, my name is Nazi. I guess we were truly blessed today to watch that film, and our best wishes for Harjeet Singh Obrai ji, and that's all. I mean, I request everyone to watch this movie. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you to the committee. Thank you to everyone.
We
Yes.
request people to make this type of movies box office hits, not the movies which just show in the theaters with nonsense. This makes sense. This type of movies make sense to the people and the communities. Thank you so much.
Seen this movie over and over again, like quite a few times now, and every time I watch it, I'm really filled with positive energy, and all the negativity in my mind goes out, and makes me believe more in Sikhism, in the teachings of our gurus. It's like amazing watching this movie.
Do you see something different each time each time?
You're right. Actually, I notice, the nuances and, what each and every aspect of the movie is actually telling you. It, gets absorbed a little more every time. I'm sure I'm going to watch it, a few more times.
I loved at the end how we were able to see, I'm not going to give the end away, but how we were able to see how every little move that someone makes affects the whole life of someone else.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's what it is all about. I mean, like, the positive energy and, the whole thing that our gurus have passed on to us, the Vaheguru, the energy that comes from him. I mean, this is what, this movie is all about, and this is what, teachings of gurus is all about, like, having that positive frame of mind, and, you start believing in yourself. That is also one of the outcomes, and then obviously you start believing, like, the great creator who created all of the beings. You start believing more in humanity. That's what I see out of it.
Thank you so much. It was really nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you so
And I'll
much.
see you again tomorrow.
Sure.
Okay. Sat Shri Akal.
That's it.
I think the movie was amazing. We should have more of these movies because these kids need to see more of how we can learn from this. Mool Mantar is there. We should have a lot more. The kids need that. The kids are just seeing whatever we are showing in the movies, and we don't want to do whatever everybody else is. So VG is doing a great job. I would say please bring more movies. Show more screenings at the Gurudwara Sahib. That's a great way to get all our kids into it. Well, having him sit through the entire movie was like amazing. I was watching him from a distance. He was not sitting next to me, but I was watching him. He was sitting nicely. He was into it. It was nice. So please do bring more movies, and it's amazing. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I'm at the Sikh Sabha of New Jersey in Lawrenceville, and I'm with Jang Pratap Singh, and we just saw the movie Benevolent. The movie was directed and written by Harjeet Singh Oberoi, and it was starring one of my favorite people, Manmeet Singh. What did you think, Jang Pratap?
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. My name is Jang Pratap Singh, and one of the Sevadars here in Gurudwara Sahib, Sikh Sabha of New Jersey, and the movie Benediction is an amazing movie. I highly recommend for any Sikh or a non-Sikh to come watch it. It's a beautiful, beautiful movie. It's a kind of movie that will change your way of thinking and the attitude towards life. all of us Gursikhs that are Nityanemi can relate quite well to it, but it's an interesting twist on introducing Sikhism to a lot of non-Sikhs as well. So it's a family movie. I highly recommend everybody to come out, go watch the movie. Google Harjeet Singh Oberoi is a producer director of the movie. I think director of the movie. I think producer is someone else. But he's done a phenomenal job. There's a lot of special effects in the movie that I also appreciated. It's a very well done movie. It's almost like it is a commercial movie, and there is no reason why these kind of movies should not be playing in the movie theaters. I highly recommend you two guys to go out and watch this movie.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Is any of your family here to see the movie with you?
Yes, my whole family was here, my wife and my two boys, 13 and 8, because and they were very touched too. And they were very happy after they came out of the movie screening, and they really, I think it reinforced the basic principles of Sikhi in the children too. So it's a movie for not just adults but all ages. Make sure that you even take your kids to the movie, because in today's world the digital media is the most powerful medium for our kids to understand the core principles of Sikhi. So yes, my kids enjoyed it a lot.
Can you tell the viewers what the 4 principles of Sikhi are?
So Sikhism is really based on Van Chakna, Kirat Karna and Naam Japna. These are really the main postulates of Sikhi, and what really that means is Naam Japna is just take the name of the Guru at all points of time. Van Chakna is share, share and share your food, share everything that the God has given you with anyone who's in the need. And then Kirat Karna is just do seva. It's Almighty who takes the seva from us. We don't really do any seva, but we should make sure that in our life we're able to continue doing seva, whether it is at your place of work or whether it is at your temple of worship, or anywhere, right? So these are the main 3 principles of Sikhi, and this movie essentially portrays and reinforces those principles to everyone.
Thank you so much. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. This is Dilmeet Kaur. The movie Benediction was an amazing movie. I truly appreciate and congratulate Harjeet Singh Oberoi for an amazing work. One of our favorite actors, Manmeet Singh, did wonderful job in the movie. It's a family movie, very inspiring for kids. If you haven't watched it, you should go and watch it. I mean, it's really good.
How did your children and husband feel about it?
They enjoyed it actually. It's wonderful. I mean, they really enjoyed it in the sense it inspires them. It inspires them for being a good Sikh, and
the power of Sikhi.
Yes, the power of Sikhi. Okay. Yep. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Chardikla, Ishir Singh, how did you feel about the movie?
I love the movie, and that Harjeet Singh Oberoi is a very awesome writer, because he wrote the script so good that it felt so realistic, and everybody from different religions can see it, not just Sikhs, because it tells it from different points of view.
It's inspiring.
Yeah, it's very inspiring. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Sat Shri Akal.